Go live, Yolanda.
Hello, everyone. I should have brought my iPad down here. All right. We are happy Memorial Day, first of all, to everyone. I hope all of you are relaxing, barbecuing, having a pool party. I can't have a pool party. We don't have a pool. I have a redneck husband who likes to go out in the yard and
what are you talking about?
take all the weeds out with.
Hold a second. No.
All the weeds with
she said you wanted a pool. I'm preparing for a pool.
Okay.
I had to mow it.
Okay.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I'm going to hold you to that, mister. You all heard it. You're all witnesses. I'm getting a pool. I'm getting a pool.
She made me very mad. No, I want a big entrance. You got a big entrance.
This is a show with both of us. This is not about you. Sit down.
Well, let me introduce you.
No, I don't need to.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Studio 53 live, we're at Yolanda's office. Yes, it's private. It's unusual. It's beautiful. And it's girly. Give it up for Miss Yolanda Martinez Music. Now, introduce me.
Are you done?
Yeah, introduce me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Music.
No, okay.
Have a seat.
No. I'm doing it differently. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him in the backyard, dragging a 50-foot fence, mowing the yard, preparing for his wife's brand new pool coming this summer. He's here. He's live. He's dirty. He's unshaved, but it didn't matter. He's in Studio 53 live right now. He's in Studio 53 drinking his lose weight tea. Give it up for Mark Music.
Oh my God.
Oh,
okay,
you guys.
Are you
no.
done? Are you done?
Oh my God, guys, I can't believe it. Yeah, that was a great intro. Thanks. Who did that? Who did an intro? That was like one of our celebrity friends?
Somebody said sit your butt down already.
Yeah, not one of our celebrity friends.
Anyway,
it could have been Ty Herndon, or it could have been, I don't know, Lady Gaga.
No, we did better than that because they're actually here and we're going to barbecue and hang out afterwards.
Who's we?
Our friends who are here visiting.
We got some friends came over to see us on Memorial Day.
We don't need singing.
I mowed the grass and I covered my ask me any old question. God. What up, girl? What up? Hey, if you drink the tea, you will be like me. If you drink two, you will go number 2 and boo.
Oh my God.
If you drink 3, you will lose weight and be as thin as can be. Oh, text the number, the word T to 55678, and you too can be thin, just like us. How do you like that for a commercial? No, I'm saying somebody's been asking us, are you joking about the tea, the lose weight tea? No, we ain't freaking joking.
He hasn't had coffee today. So Mark has not had coffee today, thank God. I don't know what he's on, but
they mowed the grass.
Anyway, today we have some special guests.
Tell them. People are asking us about the tea, if it's a joke or not.
No, the tea.
It really is. Huh?
It really is.
They really can find out about it.
And if you do text the word T,
TEA
to 55678, you can get information on it. And you
slow down, honey. Hey. How many times tell you when I'm doing my show, you speak a lot faster.
Oh my gosh.
So ladies and gentlemen, for those that like to lose weight on the lose weight tea, please text the word T to 55678. Who do we appreciate? 55678. Oh no, we got some cool friends. You know,
we've met some pretty amazing people
on
our travels. And lucky for us, some of them actually live in Vegas.
They don't like us.
And the 2 people that are going to be our guests today, they live here in Vegas, and we met them on a cruise ship. We were trying to remember when we met them on a cruise ship, how long ago it's been, and I can't remember how long it's been. So anyway, we are going to introduce our guests today.
We have technical difficulties.
We have Shelly and Wesley.
Wait a second. Before we bring it on, let me explain to them who they really are. Because
why don't we let them tell who they are?
Because it's so exciting. I can't.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. You're wired. I don't know what you took today.
Here's why. Oh because to know who they are, what they've accomplished, It's amazing. They're at every one of our total transformations as our entertainment when they're in town.
Yes.
A lot of times we will schedule our event only when they're in town. They were on tour for the last year. You may have heard of the Stylistics. You may have heard of, let's see, who sings Penny Lover? Welcome back. Little Lionel Richie. He worked with Lionel. Friends with Michael Jackson. I mean, there isn't a
He's going to tell us some amazing stories, so you guys get to hear from them other amazing stories on their world travels.
Can I tell them? Can I tell
What?
them?
Can you tell them
What some of the songs you wrote?
Go ahead.
Bet you by golly now. And, here's my favorite. My favorite one. Look. You make me feel brand new. God bless me and you.
Oh my
And my favorite song with Shellys, Been Around the World and I. But me and Mrs. Jones, Brick House. I mean, this is the man, the woman, and they're friends of ours. I don't know why they're friends of ours. Probably because of me. I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah, because of you. Anyway, we have our friends
It's a real deal,
twice as nice, Shelly and Wesley, here with us today, and we are going to bring them on.
Give it up for Shelly Wesley!
Hey guys! Hello. Oh my God! I am reading your comments, and they are so funny because I want to know what's in that tea too.
Well, they won't let me drink coffee. If I get coffee, I get wired up, and sometimes I
can't imagine.
Well, didn't you say you did the grass today?
Yeah, you did grass, but not that kind of grass. You not the grass outside.
Oh, okay.
It's smelling that kind of grass today. I don't know.
You know, I tell you. So we got 2 acres, right? And we're gone a lot. Weeds are growing up everywhere. And I was like, so we get the guy, come over here, give us a bill. He goes, I can do it for $1,200. I said, $1,200? Let me go to Home Depot and have a meeting with the guy called, will you sell me a chain link fence for $100? Yes, he will. I tied that in the back of my truck. I'm like a little redneck. Man, them weeds come down faster than you can imagine. We saw more rabbits. Oh my gosh. So now it's all leveled out.
Quail too. There was
You're amazing talent, Mark.
Quails in the backyard.
What's that?
You're an amazing talent.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you do what you got. So I'm starting a landscaping business. As long as you have weeds and I can drive my truck around your backyard and kill the weeds, I like to do it that way.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't believe how many views he's had on it since I posted it. It's insane. Insane.
Go getting it ready for your pool.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. And he said it live.
No, I said it keeps us cool.
He was prepping for my pool.
I said it keeps us cool. What are you talking about? I said no pool.
No, you said I was getting and we're gonna have a pool party.
I remember buying the pool one time.
Yeah. No, he tried to do the redneck pool one time. He took that right back.
Say hi to Sim. I love Sim. I miss you.
Hi, Sim.
Oh yes, you guys can say hi to anybody that comes on. Definitely.
We did. Well, what we did is we told him that we tricked him to come over here, and we said, "Hey, we really need your help. Can you come?"
Yeah,
come
and I'm really hungry. So do this, so we can maybe get some barbecue.
I offered them barbecue and come hang out with us.
So the cooking show will be part 2.
You've been gone, huh? You've been traveling the world, huh?
Yeah.
Been doing a lot of traveling lately. Well, not lately, actually. We came home in March. We were gone for almost a year. We started in Singapore. We moved throughout Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and we ended up, believe it or not, in Australia.
And New Zealand.
And that was like, now you're talking about a change. I mean, it's Asia and Australia is addressed with obvious this difference. But
It is a little different.
challenging musically because we went from singing maybe 50% our show being Chinese and Indian,
Yeah.
Chinese and Indian, to all the great standards and the things that we love to play as well. So it was a challenge for us, but we like challenges. It's good.
But then once we got to New Zealand and everybody was into R&B and Motown and soul, we were like, really? And it was amazing. So we got to mix it up and do everything. Even your song, Mark, being around the world. And yeah, I got you.
Happy birthday to big old Shelly. Happy birthday, girl. Man, that's awesome. Happy big
Oh,
birthday.
that.
Don't think he's
He's a
Oh my
troublemaker.
God. It's like every time we go to a restaurant, Mark always tells the waiter, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
And
I don't
I-
say happy birthday. We're celebrating your birthday.
Oh, every day. I love it. Okay.
And the cakes come out. Okay. We're on a diet, so I'm okay.
Oh, God.
How long have we known you? It's been what, about 5 years, 6 years, longer, 7 years?
More.
What, since we met?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Figured it out the other day.
We can't figure out what ship it was. It seems like when we met, it was love at first sight. So I don't even remember where. I just know we bonded, me and Yolanda, over those lemon drop martinis, and that was it.
I do
That's
remember.
my number.
Let me tell you, you give Shelly lemon drop martinis, and she has stories that
Stories.
will have you rolling.
It's all
God.
nothing on Shelly.
No, not a couple lemon drops.
I will tell you though, meeting you and even Elvie Rose, you think of some of the people we've met, John Anthony, we've stayed in close contact, and we live here. We hardly ever see each other. We almost ran into you in Singapore.
I know.
Oh, no.
Well, we missed each other by about a week. or two, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Our friend Mark Anthony, I don't know if you know Mark Anthony, we went to Singapore, and he was in Singapore when we were in Singapore, and he lives in the U.S. It's so crazy. So
It really is a small world, especially in our business, because we take the world in our hands and we give ourselves to the world, and it's a 360 that comes back to us as well.
Well,
So
I
it's
don't think we
360.
had more compliments at our events, our live events, than when you two show up and the show, the connection. You talk about putting some glue into some people, making the community happen. You do that every time, and it's just it was sad we missed you this last one. So we have.
so sad. I know.
It's such an uplifting event. Every time we go, the people are just wonderful. The energy is always great. It's just a positive. You leave feeling uplifted, and that's, I think, what it's all about. And we're just so happy to be a part of it. We look forward to the next one. We're going to stay home until you do your next event. So,
There you go. Brother. There you go. Hey,
we'll be there.
there you go. You started singing at an early age, didn't you, Wes?
Yeah.
They call you Butch, don't they? I mean,
now everybody knows. No, actually, my cousin was an opera singer. So when I was a baby, 3-4 years old, I would always mimic her. I'd get on the piano after she finished. I would mimic every song that I heard her do. And I actually realized that, hey, he's singing the song. She just sang. And finally, I was lucky to get a great teacher from the New York Conservatory when I was like 5 years old. So I started to study classical and jazz, and I'm moving through it really quickly because we'll be here all day, actually. But, the Stylistics, the group that one of my first groups as my fame occurred, actually rehearsed around the corner from my home. So they would walk past my house and they would hear me rehearsing. And they once knocked on my door and said, "Who is this? He's got to join my band."
I've never heard the story.
My grandmother said, I was raised by my grandmother and great aunt. She says, "No, he's only in the classical in the church, so I don't want him doing that kind of thing." But I knew that they rehearsed around the corner because I heard them all the time. So one day I went and knocked at the door. I said, "You've been looking for me?" They said, "Come on in." The rest is history.
You and Michael Jackson used to hang out for a lot, huh?
Oh yeah, Mike and I. Well, see, Mike is a comedian, and a lot of people kind of, I think, pick up on that. But Mike's thing is always to, of course, spread love and joy. And when me and Mike hung out a lot, it was we used to tour with James Brown, and I'll never forget the first time he took me at the Apollo Theater to the top of the theater because James didn't allow anyone in his warm-up rehearsals. So we sit at the top of the theater, and Mike's laughing and laughing and laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? The guy just, the band's warming up. What's funny, Mike? And I found out quickly what James always did was have his band, not on show, but if they missed the accent, if they missed any little part of the music, well, he had a big band for a reason. There are 25 people on the stage. He would fire at least 8 or 9 or 10 of the band every time. And that's what Mike was laughing at. He wanted to show me that James was so tough that he would knock these guys down. But the funny thing is, 10 more guys would show up 20 minutes later. So it's just amazing. That he says he does this all the time, but every show I do with him, he just fires half the band and another band shows up. So I was wondering why I was laughing there. But Mike is a great guy. He was a great guy. Yeah. And his music lives on. There's a song that we're going to start doing by him called Heal the World. I think it's a perfect time to do that song under the circumstances of what we're all going through.
Yeah. Now, did you work with Ray Charles too?
Well, I spent time around Ray. Well, as a matter of fact, I lived in Singapore for a while. And Ray would come. I lived at the Hyatt Regency Hotel there. What was called the Hyatt Regency back in the late 70s. And Ray would play there at least once a year. So when he came in, we would all get together and party together. And Ray was quite a character. Him and Stevie are almost identical in some ways because they're always joking. I guess it's because they're blind, but they're always going to drive the car. They're always going to, come on, I'll take you out here. But we had jam sessions all the time. They had to have their pianos. Ray had to have his piano suite and 2 pianos actually. So we would all sit together and jam. That people would all sing together. So Ray again and his Raylettes. So it was just always a party. I don't know how I'm still here to tell you the truth.
Wow. I remember when I was younger, I remember still running around in New Jersey, and my whole thing was, all I need is enough money to buy a piano to be like Ray Charles, a house and a car, and that's all I need the rest of my life. And I remember seeing Elvis 3 times, and I wanted to be, I used to fantasize about being a singer. You've heard me sing. Me and Shelly will do a duet.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll do me Ed out of there. So I've always had such a respect. I always wanted to meet Ray Charles was one of my goals, and Michael Jackson. I never had the opportunity,
Well, it was an experience for me. It became I guess we were quite close when we were younger. As far as Ray, I would see him a couple times, maybe during the year because, as you know, concert scheduling, sometimes we cross paths, or sometimes we'd be on the same shows. And every time he was just the same sweet guy. He always had this loving energy, just like Mike. They were people. Everybody says things. The problem in our business sometimes is, people are going to have something to say, be it negative or positive. But the negativity we overlook because it's all about really the love and the music and to deliver the world to make people happy. That's what
you talk about love. How long you and Shelly been together? How did you meet her? What a lucky catch that was. You could write. I bet all the songs you wrote are nearly as golden as that woman you got next to you.
That's right.
Yes, I did.
That's the reason I'm still here. That explains.
I know that.
So Miss Shelly, now you tell us.
How did you meet?
Yeah, I think we met, if I'm not mistaken, way back in 1984. At that time, I was a flight attendant with Pan Am.
Before that, tell the story. Go back.
Oh my God! I met you fleetingly. You're talking about back in the 70s.
Yeah, good stuff.
I didn't like him very much in the 70s. In the 70s, I was like, disco queen era. That was my thing. And
You're a
he was
bunny.
with the Stylistics, and we met. Our paths crossed like in Philly. I used to work at a club called the Bunny Club.
She had a little bunny cotton thing out.
Ears and everything, the tail, the whole work. So
Did you have a Playboy Bunny Club?
I
Did you have a Playboy Bunny Club?
went to the Playboy Bunny Club in New York as well, but my first Bunny Club was in Philly. It was the Imitation Bunny Club. He got me ready for the real bunnies. But I met him there, but I don't even remember, but he remembers it because he had like such an entourage of hangers on
20
and
people at least.
who were like so sleazy and so creepy. I was like,
Not all of them.
yes, they were. Here's your drinks. I'm out, right? So that first meeting was a disaster.
Some of them were hanger on.
Whatever, like I said, all of them were. And then later on in life, after I stopped being the disco queen, I was doing Broadway musicals. I was tired of seeing just Philadelphia and New York, and I said, okay, now's the time I want to see the world. How can I see the world for free? Okay, I'll be a flight attendant now. So I became a flight attendant with Pan Am. Yes, I'm dating myself because we all know Pan Am doesn't exist anymore. But we were the #1 very classy airline. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love the outfit myself personally. My favorite. Never changed,
You love all my outfits.
True that.
But look at her. I mean, she's beautiful. I know. Well, I can't wait to come to your 50th birthday party in about 8 years. I'm gonna be there.
Wow.
My 50th birthday
I know
party.
you love him, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
It was love at first sight. What can I say? Oh my God. No, but later on we met in the 80s, and at that time I was still with Pan Am. He had left like all the groups he was with, the Stylistics, the Commodores, because he was so young when he started, and he signed over a lot of things maybe he shouldn't have, but that's a whole nother episode. So he decided to go out on his own. He liked the music, but he hated the music business. So when I met him again in the 80s, he was performing all by himself in a beautiful restaurant in Philadelphia. My girlfriend took me there for dinner for my birthday, my real birthday. And he knew my girlfriend. So on his break, he came over and started talking to us. And,
her girlfriend was after me.
Do you blame her?
Good
Don't
story.
want to be after you, Wes. Every girl wants you. Every guy wants to be like you. It's all right. It's all good.
I'm retired.
Oh, Lord. So we got to talking about our musical backgrounds and everything. And then he invited me up to the piano to sing a song with him. I did. People thought we were a real duo. They were coming up to us, hiring us for gigs. I'm like, I don't do this for a living. I'm a flight attendant, but if I would change my mind, I'll call you back. And so I went back to the airlines, and then we started dating around that time. And then what happened was, I played hooky from work. I decided to take off from work one trip, and that was a day.
Trip. The Pan Am flight. The one that went to the Lockerbie.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on that flight.
We stayed together.
Yeah.
I convinced her not to go.
Okay, so he's going to take the credit for that too.
There you go. See, an angel by your side right now, Shell.
Yeah, so now he's like, okay, I saved your life, so you got to marry me, and that's how it went down. So after that, the rest is history. We got married, and we started our musical career together. After that, I said, no more flying the friendly skies. They're not that friendly anymore. So that's how we got started. And we started performing in Philadelphia, and then we started traveling in the United States, and then we were performing in Miami. Someone heard us in Miami. They hired us for a cruise ship, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and we started with them in 2001. And then after that, the rest is history. You know it. That's when we met you guys.
I think it was on the Jewel.
I don't
I think
even
it was on the Jewel. That was the Jewel.
Yeah. We did the Mexico one, right? I have pictures standing out on the deck in Mexico. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was an
I would say,
awesome
hey, these
trip.
people are cool, man.
Yeah.
We really, we just have
Shelly,
to.
the only thing I remember is you saying, because you were on you guys were on a 9-month contract, and we were on there for what, one week?
A week and a
And
half.
all I-
We were Brian. We
all
were
I
like
remember-
Louis Bryant, right?
Yes, yes. And all I remember Shelly saying is, I'm counting the days like a hooker in jail. Because she couldn't wait to go home. Because they were
I was marking them off the calendar.
Yeah.
I like her.
And every day we saw you, you would say, I crossed out another day. Like,
There's a big calendar in our cabin
yes.
every day. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
How long have you been married?
We've been
Since
married
1988. I don't know how
31
many
years. We've
that
been
is.
together for 36 years.
36 years. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Well, I tell you, it is such a joy to travel with you guys.
Thank you.
The way we worked it out is if you were on stage, Wes and I would have signals. And then, because if you buy a drink at the regular bar,
Mark.
$7.25, or we go to Crew Bar and get the same exact drink for $1. So we
Right.
got signals, and I sneak down
Don't
there.
look like her, you know, that's it. She's the best. She's like, let Mark do his thing.
That's right. For everybody watching, when you work on a cruise ship, you have a crew bar,
It's a lot
Yeah.
different.
and it's drinks are a lot cheaper than when you go to the regular bars. So
Yeah.
when Wesley and Shelley would be performing, we would usually be in the audience watching, and of course Mark, and Wesley like to have drinks afterwards.
That's how
They
we
would-
roll.
They did. They had hand signals he would let us know like when he was almost done, so he could take a run down to the crew bar.
Yeah. Well, his timing was impeccable.
Your timing was impeccable.
And then Yolanda learned how to do it on their events that we were performing
Oh,
at.
yes.
She would give me the eye about 10 minutes before the set was over. And she'd have the lemon drop martinis for the first.
Exactly. I would have
And then the next set it'd be like, woohoo!
It was just warm, you know, just warm.
Yes, and then Shelley would get to talking before each song, and then Wesley would be like sitting there going, "Okay, next song," and he'd
Okay,
I'm like,
sometime tonight,
I
you
know,
know,
another martini.
you guys are bad. That
Oh,
made it
God.
so.
Songs that you wrote, Wes. Tell some of the songs that you wrote that people would recognize.
Well, I've written and co-written and produced a lot of songs. I
Yeah,
worked as a youngster, as a teenager, with a company out of Philadelphia called MFSB, the Sound of Philadelphia, TSOP, as it stands, the initials. And we have groups like the OJs, the Stylistics, of course, my group. Sister Sleds did a few songs with us, but they were with another company as well. We also had Lou Rawls. I've done some work with him as well. And actually, the Jacksons came over to us for a while, too. The J5 came over to us. And Mike said to me then, he said, I told you we were going to get together. So Joe and them worked that out to come over to Philly International. Philly International actually was the Motown of the 70s. If you look up anything under the Sound of Philadelphia, you're going to find, I have too many songs that I have to go through to tell you that. I was involved in.
I know.
But if you go through the Philly International roster, you're gonna know, I promise you. At least 95% of the songs.
Well, you always highlight of I mean, set aside the friendship, the entertainment value you two bring to everybody every time.
Mm.
It's always way above and beyond what anybody can expect. Just entertainment, classy. I mean, I have never met a couple that is so entertaining and classy and so enjoyable to sit down and watch and be
Thank you, Mark. We love you too. You know, our thing is again to give positive energy, to spread love, to bring people together in just a way to uplift them, and that's why we're friends, because we actually are the same. I think we're all about uplifting people, and that's what music should do. That's what life people should live in their life.
Yeah. Well,
We
you
should
guys,
go on cruising one day, all of us, about the behind the scenes on a cruise ship for entertainers. I'm sure we could tell some good stories, right, you guys?
oh my God, yes. On Streamline on Facebook, they got this new thing where people hack it while you're live.
Uh-huh.
And there's the guy that's hacking to use some vulgar stuff. So Yolanda's trying to block
I
it.
see
It's
that this
very
guy,
common.
why
Yeah.
is he so strange?
Yeah.
Because there are people like that. But guess what? We
It's a
love
hacker.
you too. We love you too, hacker, and learn how to hack yourself. That's what we say.
Yeah,
He
Yeah, we
blocked.
blocked.
Well,
You hack
when,
yourself about that.
when was the last time you guys were at our seminar?
Oh, it had to be.
Oh, about a year and a half, maybe
A
a year and a
year?
half.
Yeah, that's been a year and a half, right?
The last one you did, I think, was at the
I think it was
Orleans.
2 years.
Orleans.
No, we did one closer to home. Did we do one at the
Oh, Suncoast, right?
the Suncoast?
Yes, Suncoast.
That was the last one we did. Right.
Yeah,
The Suncoast. And I think that was about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
yeah. It was right before before we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the last one we did before we left. Mhm.
Yeah, because people are still talking about you.
Yes.
That was awesome.
They can check out your website, Twice as Nice
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Well, this is what we want to make clear to people. Our thing is, our whole thing is to be very, very, how can I say, we are chameleons. So depending on where we are and who we're playing to is how our style changes. We play,
Yes.
you know, people talk about genres of music. Well, we go through the gamut. There is no genre that we don't do, from classical to jazz to pop to rock to you name it, operatic things. And we like to approach them, each one of them, seriously. So we don't just, you know, we hear a lot of people musically do things, and we're starting a production company, and we like to teach people how to properly approach music. When they're used to doing one style, they might sound great doing that, but then they change styles and we would like to kind of leave our legacy as to be able to teach people how to approach music differently, different types of music differently, so that they can perform it and still be able to be effective in one style as the other. That's something that we're looking forward to.
Well, one gift you have is be able to read an audience instantly and know
Well,
what.
that's what it's all about. You have to. We say our shows in Chinese, Italian, French. It depends on the audience, and then we do some English things. But you have to know even how to pick those things, how to pick what French songs to do, where to do, what to do, and when, and what to say. But the main thing, the audience dictates to you. You just have to feel them, and it's a 360. It'll go right back.
Well, you guys are really good at that because, like I said, people still, like the last 2 seminars that we've had just somebody come in and DJ, and they still ask about you.
Yes.
Oh no, they love the DJ, atmosphere and
I know what you mean.
what we're doing, but they still ask about you, and they still talk about how much fun they had when we had you guys at our event.
And the ones that have seen you before go, "Oh, you should have seen." And last time
Yeah.
you're like,
They're telling other people that haven't seen you guys at our event
Well,
about
we'll see you again, guys.
I know.
And that's also because you guys have such great people at your
Yes.
events. We love
Yes.
your crowd so much. And they're so interactive, so we can talk to them while we're performing. We can interact with them. They get up and dance. We'll start a conga line, Yolanda.
The energy
Or
is
ladies'
flowing.
night, Yolanda.
Oh,
once
that's right,
again.
ladies'
well, now we started the last one. I wish we had the last one. We had Marcus Anthony Ray there, and he used to be the #1 highest paid male stripper in the world for 7 years straight, and it was Mr. Nude.
Oh.
Now his life is totally different now. Now he motivates people in different ways. He tells about an experience. I don't want to ruin it because he's a speaker at our event. We had the preacher there, him and me, and I was like, you know what? Yolanda always does this for the ladies. I said, we got to think of something. So I asked Ross. I said, Ross, do you have a training men? And we played a training. We threw all the girls off the dance floor and played a training.
Well, that's how the preacher script,
all
right?
the girls went around and threw all the guys into dance. Yeah. And so we did it kind of like for ladies' night, but we did it for the guys. So I don't know if I sent you guys the video. I'll have to share it with you. But it was hilarious.
So much fun.
My question is, what did the preacher do?
He's up there dancing too.
Okay.
This is I just did a show with him, a radio show with him 2, 3, 4 days ago.
Yes.
On the 20th. What an amazing human being. You know, we never talk about religion, politics, whatever. I will, because I want people to realize you have the right to your opinion, and I want to respect everybody.
Absolutely.
And I remember we did first time we did a lunch, learn, and contribution. And lunch, learn, and contribution was we wanted everybody to be there. And everybody got together for lunch. It was a breakout. Everybody got there. Whether you had money or not to pay for lunch, people would come up and just give money. I'll pay for this person. Nobody got turned away. Wow. We did it the first day. The second day, I just had this feeling. I said, you know, because we were teasing the preacher man about the stripper, the hypnotist, and people loved him. I said, preacher man, would you do us a favor? Will you have a blessing for this meal that we're together and united together? He never mentioned anything like, you know, Christian, Jewish, doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
The whole body. Oh my God.
Yes.
He had every religion, every person out there. That was the coolest thing you ever did.
You know what? That's one thing we enjoy about entertaining, especially on a cruise ship where you meet so many different people from different countries, nationalities, races, and religions. And we always put a song in there in our main show, and it's called The Prayer. Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. And I would tell them at the beginning of the song, I said, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one race, and that's the human race. And everybody just claps and they love it. You know, and that's what I love about entertaining is you meet people and you don't ask them what religion they are, what, you know, political side they're on. It doesn't matter. It's like we all come from the heart, you know, it doesn't matter.
No, you're right. They're just information. And that's right. If you live the way you're supposed to. Now we do have some bad influencers out there, which, you know, inspire. The best sermon is the one taught, the one showed, you know. And that's one thing that we love about our seminars is everybody in our seminar is there. It doesn't matter if they're Democrat, Republican, black, white, gay, short, fat. It doesn't matter. Man, it didn't matter. We came together, and I can tell you, people at our event, our live event, if something happened, every single one would step up and help everyone in that.
That's right.
It's the real world. The real world.
Yeah.
Not the, you know, and that's why we always felt so great at your events.
I know.
We always, we look forward to them every time. Honestly, we actually, if we could have, we would have flown back and done it. But
we're very grateful and blessed, and we prepare very, very hard for our events, knowing that it's not the head that has the information, the heart that delivers what needs to be done at the time. Right. And that's where you are on stage too. You know, you do events. You call it singing and entertaining. It's an event. You're giving people an option to have a moment of peace, and that's so important today, especially with what's going on. You know, I remember hearing one of my friends, Chase Hughes. He's an interrogator you name it, he's interrogating. I'm talking about the big boys overseas, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And what he would say is, it's funny, the only race or people, or I guess whatever you would call it, that will follow a bad leader is the human race. Mm-hmm. They'll follow a good leader. The animal instinct, if it's a weak animal in a pack, they get rid of them. Mm-hmm. And ones that will be influenced by a weak leader at times, and we have to stay strong with each other and know that, you know what, we're all together, man. Let's just come together, and maybe that's what happen. Maybe things happen, I hate to say, for a reason, and we can still do that. You know, and I was talking to somebody the other day. It might have been you, Wes, when I said, you know what, the oceans need to be replenished again.
Yeah, I agree.
Now it's being replenished.
You have to let it breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to let it breathe.
And people need to slow down.
Slow down and breathe.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Time is everything. Time is everything to us all. we have to, in our time, we have to let things open. We have to let them happen. If you squeeze things, your pressure, what does pressure do? It explodes, causes explosions. So
Yeah.
you have to open things up to let the pressure out so things can exist. That's what people need to understand.
Well, we love our friendship with you, our relationship with you on and off stage. You're always the same person to us. And we wanted to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having us. You were a beautiful wake-up call this morning. We were like, come over, let's do this. Let's do that. I'm like, let's go.
It's okay.
Oh, that's
What's one of your favorite songs you love to sing together? That really means
We sing together. Oh my God.
No, it depends on what jam it is. See, we do like over 1,000 songs. So it's like
I think my favorite song we sing together is the prayer. That's
our favorite song to deliver a message is the prayer.
that is so cool.
What it says. And our favorite song to party, one of our favorite party songs is, because we play a lot of party.
You know, my favorite of all time
Uptown
is
song.
Bruno Mars.
yeah.
You know,
Shelly,
the old school, and that's what we're about.
And we always have a favorite. Every rehearsal that we have, oh, that's my favorite now. That's my favorite now. So we might have a different favorite song. Next show. See you at the next seminar. We look forward to being there.
Well, how do people get a hold of it if they want to get more information, listen to your music? How do they do that?
It's a few ways.
We have a YouTube channel, and there's some videos on there from the ships. And we also have a website, twiceasnicentertainment.com, but we haven't put anything new on there yet. But now that we have time to do that, we will be, absolutely.
And again, I remind everyone that everything you see, you may hear us singing Chinese, you may hear us singing. We are playing to the audience. If we come to one type of audience, if it's all millennials, guess what's going to happen?
That's right.
We're going to play to those millennials. But if it's a mixture, we're going to play to the mixture. And personally, we like the mixture because it really lets us do our thing.
Well, I'm going to go buy a piano, so when you come over here, I'm going to learn
I'm going to
how
hold you to that. Just like she's going to hold you to that pool.
I'm getting the pool, and then Wesley's going to help us go shopping for a good piano. Yes.
I said, don't be a fool. I'm going to keep you cool. I know.
You are the pool because I'm getting the pool. That's all I have to say.
I'll come out and do it, Mark.
I need a drink. I will start digging now. Oh, my God.
We better. It takes a year.
We'll have to do this again because it's fun.
It's fun.
To come and chat again with us. But
go to their webpage, check it out, like their videos, go to YouTube, check them out, follow them on Instagram, and please, share this video with everybody. We've got a couple events coming up live. We got the Easter.
What's that?
Can we eat now?
You know, I'm trying to end this. I got the barbecue going.
We love you guys. We look forward to seeing you.
All right, we'll see ya.
So we got a couple of events. Easter Life Mastery. I'm going to post some things on that. We got that coming up. We'll be up there with Les Brown. We'll be there with. Oh my God, Esther's going to be there from Bank Code, Jack Canfield.
Oh, I got some news. Wait a minute. Stop. Esther and Sherry had their baby.
No way!
Kai is in the world, and I can't wait to meet him. We're going to have to share this with the world. Yes, he was born. I just saw the Facebook. Little Mr. Kai is in the world. How awesome is that?
Happy birthday, Kai. Wow.
I know. I'm so excited because we get to meet him. We were at the baby shower and now we get to meet him.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I got to find the post because they posted a little picture.
All right. Well, while you're doing that,
you tell them about
for sure. Let's stay in touch. We're going to do another couple Facebook Lives. Share the video.
There he is.
Oh, wow.
May 24th, he was born.
All righty.
That was yesterday. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, congratulations, Sherry and Esther.
Congratulations to Sherry and Esther. Those are my other wives, by the way. We call them my other wives. You talk about a powerful program. They call it a program called Bank Code. And you will absolutely be blown away at their program. You talk about delivering and over-delivering and being part of our community and team. We love them to death. And all they do is deliver. And they do above and beyond what everybody says. And it's so nice to find speakers out there that make a difference. They'll be there at the Easier Life Mastery. Jack Campfield, Kevin Harrington will be there. We've got Les Brown there, myself there, Ken Dunn, my two favorite people in the whole world, Cynthia and Ryan.
Yeah.
Gotta love them. Cynthia is a nut. Ryan and I together, it's crazy when we get together. We don't know what's going to happen.
Scary.
We just know it's going to be crazy. We'll be there, and we just want to say we'll keep you in touch with that. Like us, post some things on us. Check us out. We started to doing on our Hypnotist Mark fan page. We're posting shows,
Videos,
We
short
can
videos for
watch
you
the
guys
video.
to watch.
We just edited one down to 1 minute,
Just
and we
for
laughed
laughter.
so hard we started crying and we wet ourselves. We
Okay,
wet
we
our
did
pants. I wet my pants, and that's where we got the word.
I don't know where the
pool
we
from.
came in.
A pool of laughter makes me cool. So that's why this fool thinks I'm being.
Do not try to get out of. I'm getting a pool.
Here's
You
to
already
you.
said it.
Let's do our poem at the end.
No.
Here's to you.
I'm getting a pool.
Here's
You were
to
all
me.
witnesses to this because he said it at the beginning.
I will love you
So
until the pool arrives. I want to apologize for I had lied to my wife
no, he didn't.
about my first pool.
I'm getting a pool. We're having a
More
pool
than
party.
pool, baby. You got my heart. Pool of love. Pool. Don't be a pool.
Well, thank you for being
Yes.
here.
I'm out of my tea. I got to get
We
this
want
tea.
to thank Shelly and Wesley again for
Again,
being
thanks.
here. Awesome talking to them, and I'm glad we got to share them with you guys so that you can hear their story. They have an amazing story. I mean, you didn't hear the half of it, so maybe we'll have them again and we'll chat some more. So we'll see you on Wednesday again. So have a great rest of your day.
Go drink some tea.
Enjoy whatever you are
Enjoy
doing
Memorial
today.
Day to all of
We
our
are gonna go
military.
barbecue. We're gonna go feed our friends because they
To
came
our
over to
military
be on
out
our
there.
shows. That's right.
We want to say thank you for the service you
Service.
provided us. To my dear friend, Chuck Milligan, who we honor so much for what he has done. Even our neighbor, Lorenzo, military, and was cheering him. And I just want to say to all of our military, my brothers, my father, my uncles, especially my Uncle Joe back east, what a great guy, my Uncle Ralph. You guys have stepped up for us, and I just want to say thank you, and we salute you. Everybody, you know what? This country is safe today because of the work you've done and you provided. And to all the military families that have overseas, you know what? You are a blessing and to us, and we want to say God bless you and much peace in your heart during this Memorial Day. And let's never forget the reason why we're safe today is because of you. And you know what? With that saying, I wish Wes and Shelly were still. We'd have them sing a beautiful song.
I know,
And
but we'll do
do
something
another.
next time where maybe we'll have them set up and they can perform.
I'm
I don't know.
buying a piano.
You don't play the piano.
Wes does.
Well, yeah, we can buy a piano and Wesley can play it then.
All right.
Because
Until
you don't play. You don't
you
do
guys
music.
do me a favor. If you're gonna go out there and drink, don't drive. Call an Uber. Call somebody else. Life's too important to be making silly.
Or better
mistakes
yet,
out
just stay home and drink.
Hey, that's what we're doing. We're going to have a drink now. I'm going to drink it now.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You
That's my
sing.
conservation. Hey, I'm going to have one more glass of tea. If you want to know more about the tea, seriously, just text the word tea, TEA, to 55678. And if you want to join, we're doing our lose weight seminar. I'm doing some coaching.
That's right.
90-day. Text 90 days to 55678. We're going to start doing coaching twice a week, help you lose weight. It's only $30 a month. Doing it for 3 months, and I'm going to give you a $600 program, Mind and Body, to get down your ideal weight. I'm going to rock this summer. You're going to be sexier, thinner, and feeling good now. It's good for men too. All right. Hey, share this video. Appreciate you guys very much. You're awesome, and
We will see you on Wednesday.
God bless you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.